Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. My name is David Reich. My wife and I have a son who attends the high school in the life skills class, and he has autism and intellectual disabilities, and I am really grateful for the district providing such a great learning environment for him. I know my remarks now reflect the beliefs of the lady who just spoke, as well as many others in the room here. And I'm somewhat dismayed by the content of the two PowerPoint presentations that I was forwarded, and I understand that the curriculum's under review, but the one deck I do want to tailor my remarks to was the Solidarity Week PowerPoint deck, and there's a few things I'd like to comment about that. First, that deck, the content of the deck, and that's what I'm addressing, falsely presumes the district knows our kids better than we do. We know our kids better than any teacher or any administrator will ever know them, and consequently parents should be given such controversial materials in advance and then be allowed to remove our kids from such teaching if it conflicts with our understanding of medical science reality and our values. The ninth grade health deck is flawed because it promotes what is really at the core root of the transgender movement, namely a denial of the material reality of biological sex and what that entails relative to gender identity. The words male, female, men, women refer to one's biological sex. They are not social constructs of gender identity. And society does not define or redefine those words. They're descriptions of the reproductive equipment inherent in each person. They're not assigned at birth. Men and women are, by virtue of their anatomy, physiologically complementary toward each other. The male and female sex organs not only fit together, they function together. Their shape, size, and everything about their anatomy and physiology tells us that they're made to work together. Simply put, men and women are fashioned for each other. What I see in this movement is an ideology of biological sex denialism. What is being taught to our children and promoted during Solidarity Week and in that deck can essentially be someone unsexed or unmoored from their bodies. Kids are being taught a value set that people can engage in physical disembodiment, which we just heard about, along with the commodification of their bodies. When you're dismembered, you become kind of like a vacant house. Nobody's home. It's open to an intruder entering the house. The final thing I'd like to say is the deck also addresses that local clergy and pastors ought to embrace and welcome LGBTQ plus people. And while that's true, we want to welcome, as Jesus did, all sinners, like he did me. He always invited people into the kingdom to repent and be free of a life of sin and bondage like he did to me. Thank you for your time.